Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Hema Ramkissoon, and this is The Morning Brew. And joining us on set, well, it's really one of my favorite people ever, and he knows us because we see each other almost every week. Karen Mohammed here to talk a little bit about a lighter segment this morning. We're speaking hair care, your expectations, and following the Met Gala. Can I be the next Kim K? No, that's a joke. But in the end, I think that's our expectation. We want to all look glammed, and some quick hair care tips as we enter the next phase of the year, because a lot of times for the summer period, people just try to up their game. You know I do. Karen, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Emma?
I'm good. So we're talking a little bit about hair care.
Yeah.
What are the do's and the don'ts? I mean, you go through the seasonal changes. We have the Sahara dust. We have the environment. What's going on?
Oh, well, there's so much that's going on right now, especially with, like you so said, we have all of these celebrities, the Kim Kardashians, the J.Lo, and you see them forever changing their hairstyles. They're blonde, they're black, they're long, they're short. How realistic are these looks, and how can they be achievable to us and our people? And I think that's one of the biggest concerns today that we need to look at. And also, taking care of your hair, healthy hair is always beautiful hair. So we're going to share some tips and advice on how to do that.
How do I make my hair beautiful?
Well, first,
because a lot of times people think that it's an extremely expensive process to do all of that.
It's not an extremely expensive process to take care of your hair. I think the first step is washing your hair on a regular basis, doing regular treatments, and often visits to the salon, not only for advice, for the in-salon treatments and services that help to give you those glamorous looks. A lot of times now, like Hema is also wearing extensions.
Thanks, Karen.
Very proud of it. I am. And a lot of these looks are created by the use of extensions and tape-ins and all of these cosmetic beauty add-ons. And it's a nice way to change your look, go from glam to even blonde without damaging your hair. And many times in the salons, a lot of hairdressers tend to go straight to the lighteners and straight to bleaching and processing the hair and spending 4 to 6 hours in the salon to achieve one look. My take on that is over-processing your hair. There's only so many processes that you can do to your hair in one day or within 24 hours. So be mindful of how much you do to your hair, and not only the instant results, but the long-term effects of what those chemical processes will do to your hair. You want to leave the salon with great hair, but 1 week later, you also want to have great hair.
But when people talk about constantly over-processed hair, and I've heard that term all the time. And even when I started to go by Karen, we'll just go wash, fix, treat.
Right.
I was always very hesitant of doing treatments or dyeing or changing the color of my hair, because I was always concerned that, you have this old-time saying where you start dyeing your hair too young, you're going to damage it when you get old. And that was instilled in me. Is it the same process?
Coloring does not damage your hair. The misuse of color damages your hair. And the misuse of the products, some of the products that are used in the salons, and by those who are not experienced or trained to use it. So that is a big concern in our market today. There are a lot of people who are using products and doing things that they're not trained to do, and they have no idea the reactions that one can come out of using the wrong color, or maybe mixing the wrong formula, or using the wrong treatment on your hair. And those can all lead to, really, really, really bad results.
Do you still bleach hair to, because that was my concern about to change, because my hair is so black, basically,
right,
in its real form, that I remember when we first discussed it, and Carrie would fight me on this all the time about, let's get this color down. And I didn't want to strip the natural color on my hair, but then I realized you don't do that. But is it still that concept that is it safe to do that? If I wanted to do the gray hair, because that's now a big thing, and I would love in some alternative universe, if I did not have this job, to have some fancy shortcuts with gray highlights on it.
A lot of the new trends, like for instance, the gray hair and the the fashion shades, the pigmented hair, a lot of it does require lightening the hair and lightening the hair to almost super white in order to achieve those looks. So if you're looking, a lot of those colors do not come straight out of the box. They are a process to get there in terms of lightening and then coloring and then maybe a toner on top of that. And also you do have to follow up with a treatment, especially our darker hair that needs to be lightened 9 levels. That can happen in one day, guys. So you have to be very careful when going into the salon and bleaching your hair repetitively. You will break down the hair, and that will cause a lot of damage, not only short term, but long term.
So I can't get gray hair today, blonde next week, and pink the week after?
No, you can't. If someone says to you that you can, you need to go to my salon.
And in terms of what are some of the the ideal situation, Carrie, would obviously be to take care of your hair with a professional because you are trained in this. I come to you because of the fact that my hair is processed every single day. Every day I have heat in my hair, and I do need to do that because I understand the damage that could be done by putting and constantly styling my hair. But if you don't have the time, don't have the resources, you don't have the connection, or that your amazingly best friend is an amazing hairstylist, what do you do?
My first advice is to get, when you do go into the salon, ask your stylist for ways that you can maintain not only your hairstyle at home, and also to recommend the appropriate products for not only your hair color, your hair type, but also your lifestyle. And this is where I want to bring a little bit of Kerastase in, and we are officially launching the line this weekend in Trinidad, and we're doing some training with some hairdressers. And these are like 3 of my favorite products. First of all, we have the Lincroyable Blow Dry Cream, which I use in my hair to blow dry. And we have 2 variations of hydration. We have the Aura Botanica Essence, which is an all-natural oil that it comes in a spray form that goes on very light. It helps to hydrate, repair, and protect. And then we also have my favorite, the Elixir Ultime, which gives you a very, very nice shine, and it's also deep hydration for your hair.
If you can't do it, are there things that you can do every day to make sure that you have proper quality hair?
Washing your hair, guys, you might think, don't wash my hair for a week and I'm gonna have healthy hair. You do need to cleanse not only your scalp, but you need to cleanse that hair shaft from any buildup from products, environmental dust pollution. So you do need to cleanse regularly. I would also say omega-3 vitamins and a lot of water. Hydration is key and essential. Healthy diet. Healthy diet is key to healthy, gorgeous hair.
So remember your omega-3s. Carrie, I know also that we have unrealistic expectations. We spoke about healthcare. We spoke about the looks. What are some of the trending looks now? Because I see people, I would love to have one super sleek, short haircut and take all of my locks off, even though I do wear extensions. Yeah, I'm proud of that. But what are some of the trends now entering the summer period? What are some of the things, what are some of the styles that people are going to?
First of all, trend should be healthy and not fashionable. So if you're looking to be in style, I would say walk around with healthy hair. Walk around with shiny, glossy, healthy hair. And have a look that suits not only your personal style, but suits you and that you're comfortable with. Too many times we're swayed by social media, the colors, the celebrities, the hairdressers who are promoting their products and their brands and doing all the behind the scenes that we don't see what it takes to get from black to blonde. And going from black to blonde is, as we say, a very difficult time consuming process. So I would like to encourage people to come into the salon, get a proper consultation. A consultation is important. It will help to guide you as to what is realistic and what is achievable.
Talking about what's realistic, I know my final question to you is you're having an event this weekend, so we'll talk a little bit about that event. But I would love if I come in, I'd say to you, I would like maybe Khloe Kardashian and make that look like that. How difficult is it breaking a client down to reality?
Sometimes clients tend to have a particular look. They come into the salon and they have an idea or a picture in their head of how it's supposed to look. And not every single time that picture, that image is going to be realistic. Someone may have very fine hair, very curly hair, short hair, things that may not transcend well into your overall look or achieving the look that you do want. And if so, then you need to not only invest the time, but I'm sorry to say it, the money to get there, because, I mean, a head of extensions can run you anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000.
Especially if you have good ones. And I mean, my extensions are on point. I tell everyone, and we had this conversation yesterday, if you want to look a certain way, you want to do something, experiment with your look sometimes. If you want to do it to make you feel better, do it.
It's what makes you feel good, and there's nothing wrong with wearing 50 tracks of extensions, but do it in such a way that it looks good, it feels good, and that it empowers you.
It does. I mean, I feel like I am Beyonce when I wear my extensions. So really, it's just so funny. I tell Kerry that he can put on the fat and I'll do my thing. It's gonna be like, really? Your closing comments. Let's talk a little bit about the event that's taking place this weekend as we wrap this interview.
So we're hosting Caritas and some of the educators from internationally at Buzo on Monday from 5 to 8 p.m. We're inviting some of our key hairdressers and their clients to have the Kerastase experience. And we're going to walk you through what Kerastase really is. It is about diagnosis and repair and prescribing the right hair care that suits your hair and your needs. A lot of times we are, or in our generation now, where we have so much damage and so much ill treatment of hair, coloring, bleaching, stripping, heat styling, that the hair is broken down, it's now damaged, it's now dehydrated. And we are here to repair and give you back healthy, shiny hair. So Monday evening at Buzo, 5 to 8 p.m., we have some hairdressers, we have some educators, and it is going to be a phenomenal event. And look out for more Kerastase products on your salon shelves and your best hairdressers.
Definitely. And you know, when Kerry says, oh, the amazing people will be there, I will be there. You'll be showing off my hair.
He was one of my models.
That was a little bit of vanity there. I mean, and we do have an amazing crew of people that will be, you know, telling you their experience with the products. I'm Hema Ramsden, and we've come to the end of my segment this morning. Do have a safe and blessed weekend from Trinidad and Tobago. Ryan Bacher was standing by to bring you the very latest in the world of sport, and I hope you had a great day so far. And keep smiling. Don't let anyone rain on your sunshine. And give love today. Live a life of gratitude. So if you love someone, tell them. Have a good one.